intended to bring the action here tonight, and Sydney was no exception to her opponent. This is not the first time they have met here. They have met at a club show before. This is the first time. It is official. It is for all the bells and whistles. Here we go. Both fighters off to a great start in the first round. Eddie, your thoughts?
I tell you what, I am absolutely in love with Destiny's little Trojan little short situation. Those are some of the coolest fight trunks I've ever seen, and it's hard to not think about it. But we're seeing some action here, man.
Absolutely. I've seen these two fight before at a club show, and it was nothing short of fireworks. I intend to see the same thing here tonight.
Hey, good skill seen by both. For both making their debut, they're looking relatively seasoned right now. One could say gun shy, but I would argue they're picking their shots, trying to feel each other out. But we're going to see who's going to pull that trigger first.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Both fighters for sure seem to be feeling each other out in this first round, and feeling each other out they are.
Go responsive. We're still seeing minimal punches. I'd like to see bunches. Good counter there from Sydney Leith. Straight with that counter. Looks like she likes to go down the pipe, coming the outside. Look at this exchange here. Oh, great by Destiny.
And Destiny bringing the heat to Sydney.
She got a little bit of confidence there, but then kind of dialed back. Completely understandable, though. We do have 3 rounds of fighting to do here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Definitely got to keep in mind of your own gas tank. Those short little bursts are good, but need to make sure you don't use your whole tank in the first round.
Right, and speaking of first round, that brings us to the end of it here. Let's look at our individuals and our combatants. Looking solid here. We're not seeing a ton of fatigue. Obviously, a little bit of breathing here. Not a crazy amount of action. Be really intrigued to see what happens in round 2. I think we're going to really, these fighters are going to reveal themselves and what they really have. And hopefully we've got some of the theatrics out of the way. What are you thinking, man?
Oh, I know it's, like I said, I know it's going to be fireworks in this fight. I know the first round, it looked like they were both kind of feeling each other out, trying to gauge and see who was going to do what so they can make a good game plan for these later rounds.
And you say they fought each other before, is that correct?
Yes, it wasn't any official fight. It was a club show.
Understandable.
But they brought the fireworks. I know they'll bring the fireworks again tonight.
So far, hey, good first round, and let's hope we can figure out who's who here in round 2, especially if they have fought each other before. Jitters are out, and Destiny is wasting no time getting after it. Sydney with a little bit of answer her own. Those 1-2s by Destiny are going to be a problem, and hopefully she continues with that trend.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sydney needs to get busy here, either on offense or defense. Can't just be standing there. Have to be moving.
Doing a great job, both of these ladies here tonight. But Sydney continues to be second. She needs to be first if she wants to try to win this fight, and obviously went over the eyes of the judges. Good hand there from Sydney, as I say it.
Absolutely, absolutely. She has good counters when she uses them. She just has to use them.
Oh, we're continuing to be a second too late. And I understand being a counter fighter, it's a big part of my specific strategy as well. But that being said, being the second person in these type of exchanges is not always advantageous.
No, not at all. You need to make sure if you're second that you strike hard and fast. That is the whole point of the counters.
Hey, but Sydney putting over a little bit of offense her own. Destiny not afraid even in the slightest to make it happen.
Absolutely not. Both of these fighters with tremendous heart.
Oh, good hand there by Sydney.
Sydney with a straight right down the pipe that seemed to kind of rock Destiny a little bit. hopefully she can add more momentum to that and build something off of it.
Hitting short time here now, but hey, regardless, Destiny looks like she's got ice in her veins. Eyes are wide open, and neither of these ladies are backing down. As a good flurry from Sydney. Oh, what a great ending to round number 2. That was fantastic. What do you think about it, man?
Oh, man, that was an amazing second round. Sydney definitely came back towards the end of that and delivered some devastating straights straight down the pipe to Destiny.
Yeah. Round 3. Looking over Sydney over here, she's getting herself some water. Was a little hesitant at first, obviously trying to get a lot of that breath back. I always thought it was interesting, in the middle of these fights, they want you to drink water, but dude, you're trying to catch your breath.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to take a drink of water and catch your breath at the same time. You basically got to pick and choose which one you want more. You want to breathe or you want to not be thirsty?
Yeah, true story, man. I'll be honest with you, never been a thirsty guy in the middle of fights. I figured you got enough on your brain right now, and if you didn't hydrate up until that point, then you have failed yourself before the fight even started. So, hey, we've got some hydrated athletes, couple of warriors, got a little bit of blood there, bumps, bruises. We're in round 3.
Absolutely, and we are the start of round 3.
There you go. Good crowd support here from Destiny's corner. Let's see if Sydney can spoil her night tonight by stealing this third round.
Sydney with some beautiful straight down the pipe to Destiny. Needs to do a little bit more body shots. Destiny has that body completely open straight down the pipe with that wide guard.
Still showing a decent amount of composure for being third round. I mean, I will say surprised. I mean, these ladies are keeping their hands up. They're still being defensive, and they're still throwing. This is an action-packed fight, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Both fighters are keeping their chins down, which is very important. Those hands up.
Sydney is not afraid to throw that power left. It is her weapon, and she knows it. She's not stopping.
Not at all. She's landed it numerous times tonight, and I think she's going to continue to land it until Destiny makes some corrections to that guard. You can't have that wide open guard and not expect to get hit straight down the pipe.
And these ladies need to realize that we are getting in the final portions of this third round, and I truly believe that whoever really shows up at the end of this round and can steal this will win the fight. I very much believe that.
Absolutely. It's been neck and neck both rounds. It really does come down to this last round. Who wants it more? Who wants it more? A great exchange of punches by both fighters.
Let's get loud for these warriors!
And it has come down to the judges' decision again, folks.